Hey everyone, this is Star. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I had to take some time. I had really long hours at work, so something had to be given up. So let's get started. Let's see who's reading this is going to be. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's see what your energy is. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel like that one wanted to come out. At the bottom we have loneliness. Okay, so we have imagination, balance, and freedom. I feel like it's important right now for you guys to visualize what you want to bring into your life, what you want to manifest. And speaking of what I was just saying about having long hours, I'm feeling like balance, work-life balance, just balance overall in your life is really important. There's something that you're wanting to break free from. So maybe some of you are not happy with your jobs or with life overall. The flow of life, whatever it is, relationships. So rather than focusing on what is going wrong, there's something here about you visualizing how you want that new life to be. Or visualizing yourself as that new person, stepping into that new you, that new life. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so you've been going through some sad times or grief or getting over grief, rebuilding your self-confidence. There could be something relevant about the month of August or just Leo season in general. So July going into August, something big could be happening for you. There could be a change. Yeah, see, we have here the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. So something again about healing from pain, healing from grief, a cycle being closed. A painful cycle is closing. Someone could be taking some impulsive action. This could be you or somebody around you. Fire sign. I'm getting Leo, but it could be Aries or Sagittarius. There's some plans being made or something that was unforeseen. Yeah, there's an unforeseen ending. The Lovers and the King of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here for someone or just for a situation in general. The Empress. This is you. So you could be very emotional or you have a lot of emotion for this King of Cups. I feel like there may be a friendship or a work situation, work relationship that might be turning into something more romantic for some of you. This could be somebody that you've known for a while, at least 7 years perhaps. There's something that you've been waiting for, anticipating. For some of you, this could have to do with some type of agreement or something that you've been working on with another person or a group of people. This has been a long time coming. There's something, like I said, that you've been anticipating, working on, putting a lot of time in. Okay. There's that King of Cups again. Some of you are getting good news. Or something is coming in really quickly after a period of a lot of waiting, a lot of having to be patient. I feel like in the moment that you let go of something emotionally, or just let go of control, let go of just overall, just let go of a situation, just let it be, give it to God, give it to the universe to handle. That's when things are going to start moving along for you. And it's going to go pretty quickly. Again, the number 8 keeps popping out at me. So the 8th month or within the next 8 weeks, I feel like at the most, something is happening quickly for you. Whatever it is, it's going to make you really happy. The Fool. It's leading to some kind of new beginning, or either you or somebody around you is taking a leap of faith, taking some sort of risk. Look at this again, the King of Cups. There's a new beginning with a King of Cups, or your emotions are, you've developed some kind of emotional maturity. But I feel like this is a whole other person. I'll clarify and see what this is. Some of you have let go of a relationship that made you very unhappy, but I'm seeing here the 10 of Cups. So maybe that's what you had to let go of. You had to let go of a toxic relationship in order to make room for something better. Clarify this 3 of Pentacles. Okay, whoop. You have the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is that you've been working on, I feel like you've been very logical in this approach. Whether you've been working on your own, I feel like you've been working with someone else in some sort of agreement. I don't want to say you've been selfish, but you've taken an approach where you're really looking out for yourself, because you are, like I said, you're embarking on a new chapter in your life, and you want to make sure that you're going to be taken care of, because I feel like with this Four of Cups here in the middle of your spread, it's telling me that whatever it is that you're letting go of, it left you feeling discontent. So whatever it is that you dealt with in the past, it wasn't up to your standards. Whether it was a relationship, whatever it was, a job, whatever situation it was not up to what you gave in to it, you did not get back. So going forward into this new chapter, you want to make sure that you're not getting screwed, basically. What's this Two of Cups? You're freeing yourself from something. And with balance here and the Temperance so close to it, there's a sense of like fairness. You want to make sure that things are fair in your favor. We have here the Page of Cups. Strength. And the Five of Cups. Oh, sorry, Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. So the Six of Pentacles is about fairness. It's about reaching balance. With the Devil right behind it and the World. So there is a completion, a reaching balance in a situation that was very toxic. So again, I feel like you may be breaking free from a toxic situation, and you're trying to do it in the fairest way possible. Or at least in a way in which you are assuring that you don't, again, get screwed. I feel like any way you look at it, someone is going to lose with that Five of Pentacles being there. So it's kind of a battle with the Strength card. With the Page of Pentacles, you're trying to be cordial, right? You're reaching an agreement and you're trying to be cordial, friendly, diplomatic. But at the same time, it's this energy of like, yeah, I'm friendly, I'm diplomatic, but don't mess with me with the Strength card. Because again, someone has to lose and you don't want it to be you. Whoa. So yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Empress. I feel like this has to do with money, because Taurus doesn't mess around when it comes to their money. You can mess around with a lot of things, but not with a Taurus's money. I feel like this was upright because the way it flipped. There's something here about something that you have built, an investment. This has a very like a nurturing, motherly energy with the Empress and the Queen of Cups. It's a very, very motherly energy. So this could very well be like you're protecting an asset or something that is going to benefit. For some of you, it's your children. So that could be the motivation behind this agreement. Again, the moon, very motherly energy. The stars. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I just get this vibe of protection. You know how I said here you were being selfish? It's like you're protecting your assets, because it does have, there's a sense of like you protecting something material, something tangible. So it can be an asset, an investment, like I said. And you're being somewhat selfish, but it's not. I kind of feel like it's to protect your family, your children, it's with others in mind, because of this energy is very strong here. There's something bigger, especially with that star card being there. It's kind of about looking at the bigger picture. It's not about you per se. It's about the future. Yeah. The moon is also about fears. So this is like fear that if you don't protect this, this will affect your generations, your future generations. Temperance, we have the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords reverse. Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card, Capricorn here with the Devil, and the King of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Queen of Pentacles right behind that. I feel like this is a spouse. Like trying to find a balance and agreement with a toxic spouse, maybe, or somebody who's greedy. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. So this is what you're fighting over. Yeah. These are all the assets. The Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So someone is trying to take control over that. Being greedy. King of Pentacles with the Devil. It's like somebody feels that they're entitled to this as like compensation for their heartache or something with the Five of Cups. Four of Cups reverse. You're letting go of maybe promises that were made to you in the past, love that was previously extended to you that you feel wasn't really given, and you're coming to terms with the reality. Here's that Temperance again in the reverse. So I feel like whatever this Temperance represents to you, I feel like this is a person who used to be your peace, your rock, your whoever you relied on, trusted, and ended up being a false person. You're letting go of that false persona, and you're having to, I feel like you already have, though, because this is already in the reverse. It's not like you're still dwelling on it. So the truth is here. You've already experienced that truth. What is delayed here is the new beginning, the being able to move forward. Okay? So let's see, the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So you've been in this limbo. Something has been holding this up, and I guess it's this agreement of the tangible assets. But something is about to, there's going to be a breakthrough. Something is about to move things in the right direction. Okay. So we have another ace in the upright. Now this temperance flipped over. So I okay. I mean, you saw it happen. Sorry, somebody walked past my room. The temperance flipped over. I feel like somebody comes out of their whatever they were feeling, their trepidation, their ruminating thoughts, and perhaps has a change of heart and is able to move forward and gets out of this these thought patterns that they were having, and is able to take action. Maybe it's not the action that they wanted to take with the Nine of Cups in reverse here, but like I said, there's maybe both parties lose. I feel like there's no real winners here. We have a King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, somebody is not happy about this action that is taking place. But once it happens fairly quickly. So hopefully it's like a Band-Aid that comes right off. Yeah. We're able to move forward. Leaving that emotional baggage behind. What's the Ten of Cups? King of Cups, reverse. Okay. Death. So this this situation may have had you very emotionally unstable, and maybe that's what comes to an end. Maybe that's what this Eight of Cups represents. And perhaps that's what this freedom is that once this situation is brought to its finality, you may be able to forgive this whole situation. Maybe both parties are able to just forgive and walk away and be able to be at peace with it all. Six of Cups. Yeah, be at peace with the whole situation and not look back on it as, or, with resentment, with hate, with, any kind of negative emotion. Let's see, King of Cups. The Three of Wands reverse. We have the Six of Wands reverse and the Four of Swords. At the bottom, the Ten of Swords reverse. So yeah, I'm just seeing here somebody being able to finally rest, finally heal from this situation because it's truly over. Whereas when you're still kind of dealing, you're still knee deep in the situation, it's kind of difficult to heal from it because you're still arguing, you're still, having to deal with the negativity. Whereas here, you are actually putting behind you the perceived failure, and a failure that you didn't see coming. A lot of you didn't see this coming. So, which made it more difficult. This was a surprise for many of you. So, yeah. Fixed signs don't like surprises. But I feel like the positive thing coming out of this is that it did make you more emotionally mature, which is what this King of Cups is representing, is your emotional maturity. And so when you do have a new relationship, it is going to lead you to more happiness because you will be able to appreciate that relationship more and be able to handle it in a more mature fashion. So yeah, this is bringing you toward freedom. This situation will finally be over and you will be able to move on completely and free yourself of maybe the loneliness that you have been feeling. So let's take a look at your oracle card. Whoa, I want a big chunk. Okay, back of the deck, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, so the card that you pulled is Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, Full Moon in Taurus. Let's see what that says. The number 70 might be of significance to you. Okay, sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic and sometimes you need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it. By imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance. Okay. You need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. All right. Wow. So some of you are going to be, I feel like after this is all said and done, you're going to be experiencing financial freedom. But it's only if you believe that that's what's happening. Because if you don't think that's possible, then it won't be. But I sense that if it's in your karma, I mean, if you haven't, wronged anyone, and you know what I mean, you're not out there trying to get revenge on people or doing anything like that. Yeah, I'm feeling that. There's for those of you who have good karma coming your way, I'm seeing like financial freedom. For some of you are going to be creating like passive income. Others of you, I don't know, I see like early retirement, all kind of things. But for these two cards to be mentioned in that message, that's pretty amazing. I feel like there's, let me see. Let's do a couple of these. See what comes out for you. What does Taurus need to know? Peacock, beware of great pride. The other day, now that this card comes up, I was walking past my door. I have like a glass door, and I see this like big bird outside, and I thought it was a vulture, because sometimes, they're like, I live on a cul-de-sac, and sometimes they come by. So I was ready to knock on my door to get them away, because I don't like vultures. And just as I was about to do that, I realized it was a peacock. It was not a vulture. And I have never seen a peacock in my neighborhood before. I've seen them like in other neighborhoods, like much further away from me, but never in my neighborhood. So I was so surprised. And then I went outside to put food out there for the peacock, and I realized there was actually two peacocks. So, and anybody who knows me knows, like, I love peacocks. So I just took it as a good omen. I don't know exactly if it is or not, but I took it as such. Dolphin. Okay. I swear to you. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. We just said that. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, I feel like you have someone like that around you. And this might be the reason why you had been experiencing some delays, because you have a mule around you. I don't want to say why I'm chuckling, but I have a mule of my own. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Okay. Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yeah. I feel like that's exactly maybe the period that you are like coming out of. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Kite, vacation. I was just about to say, some of you are going to be traveling. I got travel from this arrow, I guess because it reminds me of like Sagittarius, and that's the sign of, you know, like travel and stuff. And then we get vacation. Then we have star, guaranteed success. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So another card of success. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Whoa, card fell. Wreath. Sorrow over loss. Oops. Okay, now we have fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. At the bottom, perch. Bird perch, sorry. Waiting for news, package, or letter. I do feel some of you are waiting for some kind of communication, like document communication, you know, something like that. Okay, let's see. Peacock. Okay, so we have the moon. Let me do one more for this. I feel like you have to be careful that you don't get like, especially right now. Yeah, okay. I feel like right now during the Mercury retrograde, it's really important for you to rein it in. Okay, because it's very easy to get, you know, to get very emotional. And just allow for, you know, your ego to get the best of you. If somebody gets you angry or just gets you emotional overall, like for you to just crash out, don't do it. Just breathe, let it go, okay? Let it go. Hold it in, but let it go privately. Don't be, you know. I know it's difficult for me too. But yeah, don't be doing that because people are crazy. I mean, they've always been, but these days, really, people are just nuts. And right now, it's just not. It's not a good time. So just keep it to yourself. Dolphin, financial gain. All right, dolphin. Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So it is something that you may have started in the past. So for some of you, it could have been like a business that you started, an investment, something you invested in the past. It's going to, because this is something that is like slow moving. It's not like an overnight thing. So yeah, something that took a little while to flourish is making you some money. Yeah, okay. Mule, who is this mule? This donkey. Could be somebody at a distance from you, or someone who has been thinking about you or planning or plotting on you. Could be a Libra or somebody that you are in a legal situation with. Someone you need to make a decision about, or someone who is making a decision about you. Okay? Younger woman, 7 of Cups. Let me see here. Eight of Cups. I feel like okay, this could be like a child, someone in your family, or just somebody you know, someone around you. I feel like this is like teenager energy, or just somebody like in their early 20s is what I'm getting here. But I'm getting like someone who is, what's the word, like misguided, or I don't know, like getting into situations or groups of people that they shouldn't be. I feel like you're trying to advise this person, or like you're trying to advise this person, but the more you try to advise this person, this younger person, I'm getting like teenage years or early 20s. But the more you try to steer them the right way, the more they're going to try to get away from you. So I feel like you're going to have to find another way to get to them, or to gain their trust. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of distrust. This person doesn't open up easily. They're very emotional. Yeah. They feel judged, and they're into some shady stuff. So I don't know if they're like drinking or doing drugs or something like that, but they like to sneak around. So yeah, I don't know who that is. Could be a child of yours, or a niece, or a cousin, or I don't know. Family friend, I don't know. Okay, dog far away. Just this distant friend thinking of you. Yeah, they're thinking quite a bit. They can't stop thinking of you, whoever this is. Could be this is an older person, an older man. Could be a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like this person is very much in their head about you. Yeah. They're kind of stalkerish, like or like very inquisitive. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. But it's somebody, they might be wanting to communicate, but right now they're just thinking of you. Okay. Funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that this period of frustration is either over or will soon be over. But it wasn't in vain. There were lessons to be learned, so it needed to happen. Yeah. This is something that you went through with a group of people, perhaps at work, or just people in your life, people you lived with or saw on a day-to-day basis. Who is this fair woman? Blonde, gray, or white hair? Fool in reverse. Whoever this is, it's somebody who I don't like this energy. This woman speaks, I don't know. She's like very reckless in her speech. She has like verbal diarrhea. No filter. Could be an Aries. Aries tend to have no filter. I know because my Mercury is in Aries, and I definitely, yeah. Anyway, that happens. What else for this woman? Why is she here? Oh. She has to do, oh. What happened here? I feel like this woman is angry at you for something that happened maybe 7 years ago. I don't know. There was like some kind of, it could have been like a love situation, maybe a triangle, or like some kind of disappointment and friendship disappointment. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, I get the feeling like a relationship ended, because we do have the Ten of Swords here. There was like a betrayal. I just feel like there's somebody who's angry at you. I don't know if you know who this person is, but I'm getting something about, could be like 7 years ago, something about 7 years ago. Or this could be like someone you worked with 7 years ago. Maybe they lost their job. They feel like they lost their job and it was your fault. And you used to be friends, like work friends. That could be. Whatever the case, you're far from each other. You're at a distance. This person could be an Aquarius or an Aries, like I said. They don't like you, though. There's some friction, conflict. So it's a good thing you're at a distance. All right, Arrow. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Whoa. Oh, God damn. Sorry about that. That wasn't me, that was Libra. If you heard that moaning. Okay. Oh. So this is giving like a new beginning, but I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that it's all going to be brand new. Because oh, look at this. Wow. Yeah. So you had a really bad experience. Let's just say life in general. Relationships, like whatever. Things were not going great. And some of you may be moving. That's what I wanted to say here. Like some of you may just want like a change of, like complete change of atmosphere. You want to not know anyone in the neighborhood. So it's like up in the air. You don't really know what that's going to look like. You don't know what your life's going to look like a year from now, or 5 years from now. But you know it's going to look nothing like what it looks like today, and you're good with that. And maybe, I'm saying because I know that for myself, I can tell you as a Taurus, 5 years ago, that would have scared the shit out of me. To not know, that would have scared the shit out of me. But today, I'm totally open to it. Yeah. So I feel like that's the case for someone else here. Like you have no idea what the future is going to bring, and you're totally open to that. And I feel like that's exactly the path that you need to be on, is just being open to what the universe has in store for you. Whereas before, you may have been like overstressing because you were trying to control every little detail of your life. And that was just not the vibe. So, yeah. Let's see Kite. Oh, damn, I'm already at 50 minutes. All right, well, we have the Chariot in reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like you haven't had a vacation in a long time. And so it's been a long time coming. Like you need a vacation. Even if it's a staycation. We have the Six of, yeah. You're headed toward like burnout. You need a vacation, yeah. I'm getting like some of you just need to take some days off of work and not just pretend you're working. You know, like don't tell anyone. So you're not necessarily going anywhere, but you're just like taking time for yourself to like restore your energy. So the Seven of Swords is there, like kind of saying, you know, no one has to know that you're home or wherever it is. No one has to know you're around. You're in the neighborhood, but you're on vacation, your own personal time off. Because if people know that you have time off, then it turns into something else. So yeah. This is like for you, just you. What's Star? I don't like how that came out. There we go. All right, we have the Three of Cups. There's some kind of celebration, good news coming. Yeah. There's a wish fulfillment. This could be a reunion with somebody that you love. A surprise. A destined surprise. Yeah, destiny is bringing you or reuniting you with somebody special. It's a wish fulfillment. So, And it doesn't have to be, by the way, somebody that you know per se in this lifetime. This could be someone from a past life. But it is, with the Three of Cups, it's a reunion. So you may know, like when you meet this person and your eyes lock, you'll know. But you won't necessarily have met them in this lifetime. So, yeah. All right. Personal valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Okay. Your card, Hierophant. Whoa. The Six of Swords. I feel like we know that was in the reverse, but I feel like it wanted to flip. I'll take it in the reverse though. I don't know why I get like coming back to yourself. I feel like some of you like lost yourself in a situation, maybe a relationship or something like that. You lost yourself for a while. And this is you coming back to yourself. So it could be after this, you need time to find yourself again. Maybe some of you are going on a retreat. Maybe during that time, you may meet a soulmate. I don't know. Okay, Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, take control of your own life with the Emperor. Ooh, okay. Queen of Swords. Be more strategic, more methodical. Again, take control. You can't be so like haphazard about things. Yeah, you may have been taking that approach, like very, woo-woo, very haphazard. Oh, like if it's meant to happen, it will. Well, yeah, but sometimes we have to get some shit done. And that's what it's saying. We got to get some shit done. Like actually be practical about it. Grief. Sorrow over a loss. High Priestess. Some of you might be hearing, you might have news coming, possibly about a death in the family. If so, my condolences. Could be a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. If you do, though, I feel like it's someone who you don't really have much contact with, like it's someone you don't hardly speak to. Could be an older gentleman. Okay. Fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Oh, the Lovers. That could be Gemini. Or it could be a lover. The Four of Cups. The Five of Swords. So a couple things here. I feel like there's a connection with this person, whoever this is. There's a connection, but at the same time, there's a disconnect. So, you see, even with this Five of Swords, look at this card. Like, she's reaching out to him, he's not reaching out to her. Then we have this cup. It's like the cup is being extended to her, she's not accepting it. It's like there's always something. Let me do one more for this one. What else for this fair man? The Two of Cups. This is a soulmate. What? This is a soulmate. I don't know. Okay. Let's see, because the card right next to it is marriage ring. A marriage will take place. And then we did have the. Okay, hold on. No. Let's do that again. Death card. This is a soulmate. Six of Cups is a soulmate card. Okay, so Mercury is in retrograde. We have the Six of Cups. Somebody might be coming back into your life. I did say that here. Somebody might be coming back into your life. Queen of Cups. This is destined. Your life might change. All right, one more for this here. It could be like, I don't know. You could fall in love with someone like out of nowhere. This person might totally change your life. Like we have the Death card. It's total transformation. You may not see this coming, but like you might be saying, I will never get married. But I don't know. Some of you will. Obviously not all of you. But did something flip here? No. It's somebody, okay. Something's changing. Something is changing. Somebody you have not been in contact with, okay? You're going to reunite. What else? What else here for the star? I don't think I've ever done a 1 hour reading for you guys. But I guess since I've been away. The Six of Cups. I'm telling you, there's a reunion. This is a wish fulfillment. Someone's coming back and everything is changing. There could be a proposal. This is a soulmate. Now, I don't know. This could have been like either someone's rejecting this or this was a past rejection. But this is a soul, like how many times am I going to say this? This is a soulmate. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I don't know. All right, Taurus, I will see you. I will see you soon. That's all. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Bye, guys. Love you.